Hi, welcome to Mark's Basement Arcade. Today is the intro to the Williams Solar Fire. This is a System 7, 782 of these made. This way, you won't actually see it. 782 of these things made. That is not a lot for such a bad-ass machine. So let's turn it on. But what I'm going to have to do is turn it on, off, and then on real quick. Because there's no batteries in the MPU, and it just won't fully start up and go into track mode until I do that. So we got on. As you can see, it's kind of stuck and nothing's blinking yet. So off, on. There we go. Solar Fire. This is a really, really cool game that I would love to call my own. So what we're going to do is bring you over here, and we're going to look at this. This is just tons of badness. I do not know why they only made 782 of these games. So what we got here, we got two flippers here. We got two flippers here. When you plunge the ball, it's going to go up here and disappear between here, and it's going to pop up right here. So then it will come down and drop into your flipper. Now you got two choices. You can go over here and get these drop targets down, or go through the horseshoe here. There's a horseshoe hidden in here. Now you have 4 drop targets here. What is cool about these, you can see how this light goes back and forth across the top. This is 20,000, 40,000, 60,000, 80,000, and 100,000. Whatever target you hit, wherever this light is blinking, it will stop, and if you get all 4 down within a certain time amount, you will get those points. Otherwise, they will reset and do their thing. So now we come down, and we have a ball lock up here, which is cool. It's a saucer. It will kick it back out unless the lock is lit up. So that's also really cool. But they call this the black hole. So I'm guessing they're taking a little bit off of the Black Hole movie, possibly the Black Hole pinball machine. However, these spacecraft here are definitely Cylons from Battlestar Galactica. So this game is very reminding me of Battlestar Galactica and the weird Star Trek stuff that used to happen at Star Trek. Okay, we got another ball lock here, which is a saucer, and another ball lock here, which is a saucer. Another bank of 3 drop targets, and another bank of 3 drop targets. These drop targets and these drop targets, these will lock. You light your locks. From what I'm remembering through gameplay, I haven't played this a lot. These will re-energize your 2 magna saves. Now this game is about to freak me out because it's going to do this attract mode, and it's really going to freak me out at the weird second while I'm explaining something. It's really loud, but it's really cool. So you got your magna save, so you got 3 hits on each one, and the magna save is pretty cool. Last time I used it, the ball flung over that way, which was really cool. Now you got solar, which is here, and there's a target up there, but what you have is you got these 2 metal ramps. Well, they're 2 wire forms, and they go up like that and actually lift the ball off the ground, off the playfield. So once it rolls back down, it's got some speed back to it, which is pretty cool. Now you got the solar gun here, which I don't really quite understand what it does, but there's also like a magnet in there, so when these are lit and you hit the target, the ball will fly up and you can hear it being energized and holding there. So I'm guessing if you hit this again, you get some mega points or something odd. I don't know exactly, but when you get into Solar Fire here and you get this target, you will light these up. So you got shoot again, and then you got drain shield when lit. I'm guessing the drain shield when lit is also another version of shoot again. So which is pretty cool. Let's get to the back glass, because this is going to go into track mode any second, and it's going to do its thing. But do you hear this? You hear nothing. There's no buzz from the lights through the audio board. Normally you get that on these older games, you get the wow as the lights radiate. This one is silent. It's dead silent. It's so quiet. It doesn't make any noise. Now, why isn't this going into a track mode? I'm sure, like I said, when I least expect it, it's going to go and do its thing, which is pretty cool. This ball has flashers behind it, and it does it, and I think it goes or something like that. So I'm trying to get it to do its thing. It just does it. I don't think you even have to play a game. I think it's just being turned on. It will do its attract mode thing. So anyways, like I said, Cylon Raiders right here. These are very cool. Very cool track mode. Like I said, these are Cylon Raiders right here. Totally Cylons. Totally copy off of Battlestar Galactica. This ball reminds me of Firepower. If I'm correct, it does remind me of Firepower. But yeah, that's about it. The plastics are in really good shape. This one's got a little heat warp to it. We should be able to flatten that back out. The owner will be making some videos with me on this game. He will be going through the MPU. I will be tearing down the playfield, and I think he's going to be doing some touch-ups on it. I don't know exactly for sure what parts of the playfield he's going to do, but I will be tearing it down, reassembling it, doing, you know, all my cleaning and stuff. But I think he's going to polish it in a certain way and do some touch-ups to get rid of some of the, like right over here, right down here, we have one Mylar that's been removed. It's got a factory one here. I believe it's factory, but that's peeling. So that one will have to come off. That one has been pulled off, and it took a little paint with it. But otherwise, this playfield is very, very good. It's got little bits, you know, where it's got a little bit of wear, you know, typically around all the inserts. You know, you get that on all games. So I'm going to pause the camera and get this glass out, and then we're going to look at the MPU. Alright, we got the glass off, so we're going to get to the MPU. Another thing I noticed about this game, all the displays are very, very beautiful and in excellent shape. Look, you can see there's not a lot of smoke from the bulbs either, which is really good. So there's the MPU. With the MPU, the power board, sound board, display board. Everything is about as good as it gets, but this is going to need a little work to it. Right, let me get my flashlight. Right over here, we got two wire nuts going on. Can you see that if I bring you in closer? Right there. Right here we got two wire nuts going on. Don't really know what's with these, what's about them. But they look like they go to the back of the board. So I'm guessing they were on this connector. Somebody took them off because it went bad or something, and they soldered them to the back of the board. And now they're wire nutted. This way you can take the board off. Yeah, it's just another one of those hacks, kind of like on my Hurricane. And then I think this was a quick repair here. Can we see that? Yes, we can. This has been soldered onto the back of the board, and this has two wire nuts that go to here. I believe the owner that owns this game right now did that really quick because this connector was just totally fried, and he wanted me to get the game so I could power it up and we could go over it and do these things. So I believe he did this really quick, but this I know is going to be corrected. It will be corrected because I remember he told me there's a bag with wire nuts on it. So I think he just did that really quick because this part of the harness was just so destroyed. So unless it was like that when he got it and he just mentioned it to me, I can't remember if he did it or it was like that and he said just connect it. But I can't see this. No, I don't believe he did this. The reason why I don't believe he did this is because this wire is so old and crusty, and I can't see him doing a hack like this. So I think he just noticed it. So no, I don't believe he did that, but I don't know, he might have. He might have just did that. I think he did do that just to get it going and running. I do believe it because he did go through the board a little bit. Yes, because there's a new connector here. Yeah, he did do that just so I could get the board going, but he is going to go through all these boards in the game. I just told him except for that soundboard, it really doesn't need any board work. This game is perfectly 100% functioning. Everything works on here. I mean, even the battery holder doesn't appear to have any corrosion on it whatsoever. But I know that will be coming out. He'll either be putting one of those little capacitor batteries in there or an NVRAM. I don't know which one he will be doing. But as you know, these old Williams boards, you will be replacing this connector right here. And I believe he's going to go through and redo all these connectors. So, but like I said, when I plugged the game in, it worked perfect. Except for one flipper wasn't working really good, and I had to just reseat a couple of these connectors, and then it worked perfect. So the game is working perfect. It's got one issue right now is with the drop target right here. It is either gummed up or it's got a hunk of rubber that fell down behind it or something, where this target does not like to go down. But I did put a new rubber on right here, well, like new used rubber I had, just so I could play it. I did that just so I could play it because it was hanging up really bad. So let's get the glass off and get the playfield lifted up and look underneath it. Alright, there we go, underneath the playfield. It's clean. You know, it's for older game, it's clean. Like I said, it doesn't really have too many hack jobs done to it. Like I said, that drop target, it doesn't want to do its thing. It goes up and down and resets. It's hanging up a little bit. I don't know why it's hanging up. I don't know if it's got like old gummy oil that's stuck on it or whatever. But I did notice one thing here. This wire's got tape on it, so I don't know if it's been cut off and they just resoldered it or whatever, so that will be fixed. But it looks like there's enough original wire just to bring it over here and hook it up. Flippers. That one's got a little wear. They're not bad. They got wear in them, but they're perfectly playable. So I don't know if he's going to want to have them rebuilt or not. The knocker down here has been cut and taped together. I don't know why. Everything else on here looks pretty good. The switches all look good. We got another cut wire here with a wire nut on it and a missing wire. Well, the wire is in the harness, so I don't know what that's about or where it even goes. Coin door has the mechs in it, so you could do quarters on this. It's got no keys whatsoever. It does got a key up there, but that doesn't matter too much because I'm sure those will get replaced. Flipper switches are in decent shape. A good cleaning and they will be set. These are set up really good too. You can just hit them a little bit and you'll fire one set of flippers. If you hit them hard all the way, you'll set off both sets. Still got the tilt bob and it's set really low so you can shake the piss out of this machine and you are not tilting it. So but yeah, everything else looks really super good on here. The flippers do need a rebuild because somebody did oil them at one time. The coils look all original except for the flipper ones. I can't tell if they've been rebuilt or not. I'm guessing no, because this has tape around it and this one doesn't. And Williams did that with a lot of the old flipper. Let's get you up there so you can see. This tape right here, they did that with a lot of the old flipper coils because they had these loops right here for the wires, and this tape is missing. So I'm thinking these might be original coils because they had that tape on them, which is very strange. And everything does look good on here. You know, everything resets. So yeah, this is going to be a good, easy, nice and clean machine to work on. No, I'm believing that these were replaced because these coils here for the flippers, they're orange and they got Williams written on them and they got a thinner Beta tape. So these have been replaced at one time. I can't see Williams not having their logo on something, so I'm guessing these were replaced. But yeah, this is a beautiful machine. It doesn't look like it's been hacked on. And it doesn't appear to have a ton of plays on it either, which is good. I still got the instruction booklet too, which is in very good shape. It's got the switch matrix. See, note memory switch. Credit display. It's got some note switch must memory be off to program. I got some notes on it on how to do these. These what is it? Williams 3 to 7 MPUs sucked for programming from what I remember. Ball shooter needs to be rebuilt. But otherwise, this is a great machine. And it does its thing. But yeah, let's turn her back on so you can see the playfield a little bit better. There we go. See, but look at these displays. We will zoom you in right on one of them. Look at them things. For 1981, those are original and perfect. And they all got the same numbers on them too. The warranty expires in 1994. Were these replaced at one time? 1984. And these all have 534754 warranty tags on them. So these are the original displays for this game, which is super sick because they all work beautiful. Let's get you back out here. Well, let's expand you down onto the playfield. So yeah, like you can see, this one was sticking. But if I credit it up, credits. I start a game, those will reset. See, like I said, I just hit that. Now it went down. So yeah, I got 20,000 for that. But yeah, if you hit this with the ball, you can hit that target all you want. You know, oh, we got 100. So I'll show you what it does. If you don't hit any more targets. I like how it pulses. Resets them. Yeah, it's gonna get faster with the music. Pretty cool, huh? I don't know how to get the... Okay, we got the gun working. I don't know what that does. I have no idea what the solar gun does. But then we got our magnet staves. I didn't even show you. Let's get you widened out again. And then we got our magnet stave. See how it threw it? So yeah, it does a lot. So yeah, you're getting your solar lit. Pretty cool. We gotta shoot again. Seconds of double scoring you get with those. Get a lock. Let's do another lock. Oh, I didn't know it had 3 balls. I forgot it had 3 balls. Now though, I'll do. Pretty sick, eh? That is sick. That is sick how it gives that pew, pew, pew. Of how it will throw out. And that's Solar Fire. Pretty sweet game. Let me give you a little advance on this game right now. It is December 13th, 2021. So that's when this will be started. Actually, it's going to be started. Let's get on my phone. If you see me looking down funny through my thing, it's because my bifocals. December 18th, 2021 is when the owner is going to come over here and rip the MPUs out and do a video on repinning the board, which is pretty cool. So, you will see that. I don't know when you're going to see these videos. It's going to be a while, and it's going to be an impressive thing to see. This one I'm going to put out there right now. It will be in December. You will see this video, and then the rest of these videos are going to load up after Chicago Coin Casino, Williams Sorcerer, Williams Lucky 7, and I don't know what else has to come out before this comes out. There might be another one in the middle, but I don't know. But anyways, yes, go down there in that bottom, hit subscribe. It's like 64% of you people that look at all my videos do not subscribe, which is really crazy, because if you're coming back that much, a lot of you guys are repeat people. So if you're coming back that much, you must enjoy my content, or something about my content you're getting stuff out of. So please hit that subscribe button, like, and drop a comment. Do that too. I'm also on Instagram. I do not post a lot there. I don't know why. And Facebook, I do daily updates. And then I also stream for the Midwest Gaming Classic. I will put a link in the bottom in the description. I do a stream on their channel on Twitch on TVMGC at 2 p.m. on Sundays Central Time. 2 p.m. Sundays Central Time. The only time I don't do it is if I'm working or I have some prior arrangement that I can't be here. So yes, 64% of you people, let's get it closer to 100% of the people that watch are subscribers. If you enjoy and want to know more about this very rare 782 produced, and I'm guessing there's 300 or 400 left, if that. I would really be surprised if there was over 300 of these left still. Because you know what they did with these games? They took them and they just destroyed them when they were done. And this is a beautiful, excellent survivor. And it will be mine if it ever gets sold. I'm hoping. Fingers crossed. Anyways, yeah. There'll be some stuff here. So check it out. And then I'm going to reach around with my finger right here and hit the stop button. So, usual thing. Thumbs up and later.